We're at the summit. What's up? So, up here, real quick, there is a cave. We don't need to explore the cave. We're just going for the summit, and then we're going straight back down. We might take a quick nap. Our guy is so exhausted. I'm sorry, pal. I'm sorry. How many coffees do I have? I still have a ton of coffee. Oh, wait, no, cancel that. I don't want to drink the soda. I want to drink a coffee. We're totally full on hunger and water, but, you know, fatigue reduced, and it gives us a little bit of our rest back, so. Yeah, I want to say about a day ahead of where I was last time. So much quicker. So much faster. And we're going to get down a lot quicker as well. It's just overall much better. Here's the second wing. We saw the first wing at the bottom of the mountain. This is the second one. And look at that, we're only losing 2 bars. We are at the highest point in the entire game in the middle of a blizzard, and we're only losing 2 bars of heat. Like, pretty good. Unfortunately, the tail isn't too warm. There is a cave nearby that I might just go sleep in. That's why I didn't want to drop the bedroll. Ooh, a decent chook. Nice, not bad. Our guy's getting kind of, some of his things are getting kind of wet. Last time I was up here, I actually got a, what were they? They were the even heavier gloves than the ones I have now. They were heavy beasts. They were like the heaviest gloves in the game. Oh, they were nice. Those were some fine gloves. I think they were back here, actually. I think I broke open a crate and they were in there. Maybe. Don't recall. Newsprint, don't need it. Alright, so yeah, we're gaining heat in here. Ooh, painkillers. That's what I've been looking for. Energy bar, gotta love it. Emergency kit, there's the distress pistol. And actually, because of that, I might drop the rifle. Just because we have several shots with the flare pistol. Don't need any of that. We have several shots, and it's honestly lighter. Look at that accelerant. Let's grab another one just for in a second. I'm gonna look up real quick to see if these crates have anything inside them. Wait, what's this? Ooh, a flashlight? No thanks. I'm good. Yeah, let's look it up to see if there's anything in crates. Oh, there's something in a crate in the plane on Timberwolf Mountain. Okay. So it seems like, oh, the crates in the Timberwolf Mountain Plain part areas often have some dang fine loot in them, especially the metal ones. Obviously, we don't have a hacksaw, so we can't open it. The green crates have given me so much needed loot for surviving up there. Okay, well, that's all I need to hear. Squeeze the hatchet, may as well. This is literally perfect. It is a heavy rope. Okay, we are definitely dropping the rifle now. It's sad to see you go, pal, but I mean, the stress pistol is all we really need. We just need one flare. We just need one flare from this, and we'll be fine. And honestly, we actually might be able to take the rifle anyways if we sleep. Let's break down another one, just to see if there's anything in here. Nope. And now we can actually drop all this wood as well. We do not need it. Drop all. We'll try one more crate. Oh, it requires light. Alright, well that's it. Alright. Let's go for the... Yeah, we are exactly 1 day ahead of when I last played this. So that is a huge time save. I just need to hope that this storm doesn't last. So right now, what we're going for is we're going for a nearby cave. Did I already loot this guy? Yes, I did. Right now we're going for a nearby cave where we're going to build a small fire inside. And take a little bit of a nap. Because yeah, now we're losing 3 bars and it is a blizzard on the summit. Kind of hard to see. Just a little bit. I think the cave is over here if I remember right. Exciting stuff. Man, our guy's getting cold. Easy there, pal. We're fine. We're good. Oh. You know what? I should have brought some of that reclaimed wood just for fire. But, you know. That's a weird noise. I think we'll be fine. Where was the cave, though? It was over here. Was that it? No. Is it down here? There is a cairn. Is it right? Is this the cave? Yes, it is. Alright. Alright. They have some rocks here. Ooh, another mountaineer. That's kind of tempting to take a second one, because we're going to have to do 2 drops. And that might be useful. A worn windbreaker, no thanks. Okay, we're still losing a bit of heat. But they have some cedar firewood. Great. Well, let's use our lantern. Well, actually, let's just start a fire. Use some of that great accelerant we just found. Start a fire. Great.
Worked.
Okay. We have any more firewood in here? Let's just light this real quick. Ooh, that's bright. Oh, there's some coal. We'll grab a lump of coal and we'll dump it in the fire. Actually, we'll grab a couple. I think you can. I've never burnt coal before, to be honest. You can. How much is that? Minutes before coal can be added 24. Oh, gotcha. Cool. Alright. Well, that's fine. Alright, and this... Do I have any? Okay. Well... I guess I could just wait a few minutes. Do I have anything I could cook? I could cook up... Oh, I'll cook up this herbal tea, since I don't see myself resting any time soon. And I'll drink it. That'll heat us up. I really want to take the second rope. That's going to make getting down much quicker. Much quicker. Can I add it now? 7 more minutes. Okay. What can I do for 7 minutes? I mean, I can't really do anything. Cook? Guess I'll just cook this cup of coffee for no reason at all. Literally just to pass time. Now I'll take... I'll save it. I'll save it. Now we'll add fuel. Add fuel, add fuel. Pretty good. 2.5 hours. Let us sleep now. We have another... Do I have any more fuel? Nope, none. Okay. Let's make sure we take this rope, just because of how good it is. Really overweight. I guess we probably will just drop the rifle in that case then. Let's make sure this is loaded. I always forget to load this. Alright, that's great. We're actually underweight now. I really wish I could take the rifle. Oh, I do. Maybe if I eat enough food and water. Eat a tin of sardines. Alright, so we have 29 minutes. Let's sleep for another 2 hours. Hopefully it won't get too cold. I don't think it will. I think we'll be fine. It was a little cold. It was a little cold. Still pretty windy out there, but we have enough fatigue restored, so I'm gonna brave it. Actually, I wonder if it's warmer in the back of the cave, because I would prefer to honestly regain fatigue and just stay warm. And warmer back here? No, it's not. Alright, well in that case, we're just gonna book it. And it should be directly out front and to the left to get... Yeah, our guy's still tired. We do need to sleep. We do need to sleep a little bit. There's a lot of wood in that other cave, though, that I would like to go acquire. And then we can build a fire out of those. So it should be right over here. Last time I was here, it was actually a similar scenario. It was very dark, and it was a blizzard. But last time I was here, all right. So that's the summit. Great. Yeah, and there's the rope. Last time I was here, it was bad. we had to book it for the cave, and I actually used the cave, and it worked really well. So we're just gonna head right down now. It's a little bit of fir firewood right there. We're not gonna worry about it though. We're just gonna head straight down. Going down is much easier than coming back up, so I'm not too worried. It does take a while though. It's easier, but it does take a little bit of time. Not as much fatigue, but a lot of time. Alright, so we're off at the summit. After this, it goes super fast. We literally hop off the mountain, run through Pleasant Valley, quickly go through the coastal highway. It takes like 5 minutes if we have good weather. Last time I did not have good weather, so it took a little longer. And then we just run over to Desolation Point, and we're good. Oh, that scares me every time because it has a quick, like, it drops a single frame, and then it like makes a loud noise, and it always scares me every time. Ugh, I hate that. It's honestly surprising that we have not been at low condition like this entire time. There was a point where we were kind of cold in the very beginning. That's it. We haven't been really losing condition this entire time, which is very different to my previous run. Very different. Okay, where the heck am I? Oh, it's down here. I went too high. Was that thunder? I don't think I've ever heard thunder in this game.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Never felt so cold in his life. Oh, but yeah, 2 mountaineering ropes. It's gonna make our life so easy. You don't understand. Alright, so we climb up this tree to get back to the cave. Kind of strange. A little strange. Hop off the tree. What on earth? Oh, it's because of how windy it is? The trees... I wonder if trees can fall down in this. Oh, that would be so cool if trees could fall down. I would die. That would be the coolest thing. Alright, so we're back in the cave. Great. Fantastic. Alright. Alright, so we're gaining lots of our heat back. I guess, actually, you know, we don't need to get any heat. We just need to sleep. Take a little bit of a lie down. Love this bedroll. So good. Come on. We'll sleep a good... Let's sleep a good 4 hours. And our spray and wrist... Oh, I totally forgot about that. I probably would have just ended up leaving that. Alright. It looks good out there. Looks pretty good. Maybe it's just because it's bright. If it's bad, we're going to go right back in and just start sleeping again. A little windy. Let's sleep another couple hours. There's a chance that it could get worse, but, I mean... I would just feel better about that. We need to drink some more water. We are getting a little bit low on soda. Not too big of a deal. Sleep for another 2 hours. And unfortunately, we haven't been 72 hours yet without... Oh, there it is. Literally what I was just talking about. We just got the benefit well fed, which is a bummer now because it means we could have kept our rifle, but well, what can you do? It'll just make us walk faster. Now that is the... That's what I'm looking for. Look at this. 53 out of 77 pounds. Love it. Love it, love it. And we're about to get really light because we're about to use both of our mountaineering ropes right here. Oh no, this rope is always here. Okay, I was like, did I really need to get the ropes? Wait, real quick. Make sure there's no dogs beneath us. Alright, we're good. But yeah, we're going to use both of those ropes. That's going to make us 22 pounds lighter, and we are just going to book it for Coastal Highway. And then Desolation Point. It's going to go so fast. And I know those areas so well. I won't even have a map open. Oh, that... Oh. That scared me so bad. Honestly, scariest animals in this game, rabbits. Oh. That's why he was running. Just keep eating your rabbit. Dang it, I knew there was going to be a wolf right there. Just keep eating your rabbit, don't mind me. I'm just running away. Alright, right here. So this is the first, this is it not this place? I swear, oh yeah, it is right here. This is the number 1 needed rope spot. After this, you can technically make it down. It just is a lot harder. Well, it takes a lot more time, and you have to do all this annoying stuff of going around. But that one spot is necessary, otherwise you can't get down. The other one is just, it's just nice. Just make sure we're good. You can't really see behind me, which is weird, because you would be able to rotate, but whatever. Man, that wolf was so close. Okay, nice. Let me check the map, just make sure I'm not crazy. Okay, so this will take us down by the... Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So the problem now is since we're going south, the map is like flipped, and I get really confused. But yeah, this is a point where I actually got lost for about half a day at one point. It was kind of... you just stay over there. I don't have a gun anymore. I do have the flare gun. I should also mention, at no point did I ever get attacked by a wolf until I was done with Timberwolf Mountain. So, if my luck's still the same, we won't be attacked by a wolf until we get to Timberwolf Mountain, until we're done with Timberwolf Mountain. Let's just hope it doesn't. Let's hope that we can just get all the way to Desolation Point without anybody. Man, those are 2 really close calls to wolves. We haven't really been around them for a little bit because the summit doesn't have any. Neither does that cave, so... Ooh, I hate them. I'm not as afraid of them, but I still hate them. They still are absolute jerks. This part of the map is a little confusing. It's a little twisty. And it does put us out near a bear. But it's fine. I'm going to scroll down my map a little bit. Alright, there we go. So we're at the engine. Great. And now we're just heading straight south. Okay. And here is the next place that we use our rope. It's right about here. Might be that rock right there. I can hear those wolves behind me. Just stay over there. It's right here. And the last time I did this, I only had 1 mountaineering rope, so I already used it at that point. So this is a little different. This is going to be a little bit different. It'll save us a lot of time, because otherwise you have to walk all the way around there, and then it gets confusing, and it's just... Would not recommend. Would not recommend. So this is going to be a little better. I could drink coffee before I go down these, but I mean, it uses so little fatigue, and it's quick. So I'm not too worried about it. I hate those wolves. Always. Okay. So this is a little unfamiliar to me, because last time I had to go all the way around that mountain. But just judging by the map, we should be able to go left. But yeah, last time was funny. Oh, that freaking rabbits! I hate them. But last time was funny because I ended up going like over by, it's called Echo Ravine. Yeah, Echo Ravine. Parson walked into that because I was totally turned around and confused. This time hopefully won't be the case because of how much time we just saved with that little climb. And I know roughly where we're at. So it should be good. We are going to have to skirt a little bit by a bear. If he's even there. I'm starting to think he actually wasn't down there and he was up by the other one. Because the bears are random as well, so are the wolves. And so I think instead of getting the bear down by the wing like it was the last time, I did this, and by Echo Point. This time it spawned up by the deer clearing, which was a little annoying, but we got around them. But yeah, I don't know why rabbits are so freaking scary. And we're going for this rope right here. They're just terrifying. And this is the second to last rope climb we do. And then after this, we're done. Our fatigue isn't great. In fact, since this is probably the biggest one that we're going to be doing, I'm going to drink my coffee right here. Alright. We still have coffee. We could make it if we wanted to, but I might even just skip the Mountaineer's Cabin and just book it straight for Desolation Point, which is not something I did last time. Last time I went up to the summit, and before that I went to the Mountaineer's Cabin, and then I went up to the summit, and then I came down from the summit and I took another little rest at the Mountaineer's Cabin. But you know, I don't think we need to this time. We're fair on fatigue. I don't think it's that important. If I need to sleep, I can sleep in the mine that's in between Pleasant Valley and the coastal highway. Okay, now I'm a little confused. I guess we'll just stick to this wall. And yeah, I don't think I need to sleep until then, because that'll be pretty quick. Look at that rope way over there. Did we climb that? I don't think we did. I think that goes up to a different place. Still scary though. Wow. Okay, was not supposed to come this way. Alright, let's go back around. Yeah, definitely one of the biggest problems with, well, I mean, it's pretty obvious. One of the biggest issues with Timberwolf Mountain is its verticality, like going up and down. It's a pain. Plus, that makes it a lot colder. It has a lot more unpredictable snowstorms. Just overall makes the region horrible. That coupled with the fact that there's like zero man-made objects except for a fallen plane and a Mountaineer's Cabin. Oof. Not fun to deal with. I'm a little confused. I think I was actually in a very similar circumstance last time where I couldn't figure out how to properly get down right after I did that rope climb. This is very familiar, shall we say. We're just about going on our 3rd hour in this run. Last time I think it did take me about 5 hours with how much intermittent, like, resting I had to do. Ah! Holy crap, that scared the crap out of me. Oh my gosh. Oh. I look up and the freaking bear, oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, your boy's doing a quick, let's see, Bear, the Long Dark. Let's do a quick wiki job. I've never been even remotely charged by a bear. Oh my gosh. The toughest and most dangerous animals in the Long Dark. Not fun to hear. They sprint incredibly fast and will run down the character in seconds when they charge. Definitely don't want to hear that. Bears have 3 paces: walking, charging, and fleeing. Typically they wander about and their walking pace is very slow. They show little interest in all things and their paths may be random, but occasionally they can be seen standing on hind legs, sniffing the air, perhaps realizing a human is nearby. Yada yada yada. They have dens. Okay, so they actually can go inside the caves. Scary. Bears do occasionally try to go back to hibernating. They have been observed lying down for sleep. That's kind of cool. Bears will turn and walk toward any character they detect. If the character breaks the contact by moving away, the bear will no longer pursue. That's good to hear. If a player gets even closer, the bear will charge to attack. A threat display may be shown, but the charge happens regardless. Bears will also charge if they detect that the player shot them without a threat. Alright. They aren't afraid of fire. Bears run... Okay. Bears run away from the firing sound of the distress pistol and also from the landing impact of flare rounds or arrows dropping near them. The opposite is true of the hunting rifle being fired. Instead, they move directly towards the shooter. As long as the bear is not hit by the bullet that was fired, they will walk, but hitting a bear will cause it to charge. Okay. Stones will make them charge. Okay. They can maul you and there's nothing you can do. The character may not fight back or cause damage to the bear. will eventually block out. Bears will walk away after mauling the character. It's very common to survive a bear attack, but with severe damage and bleeding. I don't want to hear that. Okay. We have medical stuff. I just don't want to deal with that. It is possible to kill the bear with one shot. We don't have our rifle anymore. We only have our distress pistol. So, distress pistol is what I'm getting from this. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. And then there's the old bear. Okay. Wow. How do we want to deal with this gentleman? Let's just back away. Hey, don't mind me. Okay, he's just walking. He's just walking. He's just kind of curious. Okay, so this is what happened last time as well. So the bear did spawn down by the ravine. Last time I totally... It was weird coming down from over there. So I always just walked too far forward when really Mystery Lake was right over there. Okay, he's still following me. Whew. Okay, I thought he was immediately going to charge. I thought I was too close. That thing is terrifying, though. I will take a wolf any day over that. That was a genuine, like, cry of fear, though. I was legitimately afraid when I saw him peek over the mountain and then growl at me. I legit thought I was going to die. Oh my gosh. He's still just stalking us, but that's okay, as long as he doesn't charge. He's not like a wolf where he'll, like, pursue you, because that sucks. But man, okay. So yeah, I realized what I did last time I played this, that messed me up so bad. Is last time... Oh, that wolf just took out that deer. Huh. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, you just eat him, okay? Don't see the bear. We're just not going to look back. We are definitely not staying in the cabin now. I want to get out of this region as fast as possible. But yeah, last time I was confused because I just kept walking straight instead of eventually turning right. And because of that, I totally missed Mystery Lake and ended up walking to Echo Peak and Echo Ravine. Whew, that scared the crap out of me. I like this game because it's halfway between like a horror game almost, but on the other hand, it's still like not a horror game. It's just a regular survival game. I love that. Keeps you on your toes, but it doesn't totally stress you out constantly like a horror game does. It's kind of unexpected scares, which I think are much more genuine than horror games. The bear should stop following me now because he can't see me, but we'll see. Whew, that is the first like legitimate interaction I've ever had with a bear, and wow, I was... Oh, my heart was racing there, I'll tell you what. I don't care if that makes me look like a wuss or something. I mean, that thing scared me. Was not prepared. It's probably going to be like a moose on the other side of this now, and he's going to charge me. And those I know even less about, so... Let's get out of Timberwolf Mountain. I said it last time, I'm saying it again. I hate Timberwolf Mountain, I never want to come back here. If this recording gets somehow corrupted as well, even though I'm streaming and I have people to tell me that, if this one gets corrupted, not doing it again. I'm not coming back to Timberwolf Mountain, I'm sorry. Screw that. This place sucks. Fatigue reduce just dropped off. Okay, so, I think we can make it to Coastal Highway, or at least the mine in between Coastal Highway and Pleasant Valley. We will take a little bit of a snooze there, and then we'll just book it for Destination Point. Oh, so these markings right in front of me are indicators that there's a moose around, because the moose will run up against the side of it and will kind of rub off the bark. So that means that there is a moose in the area, but I don't know where he's at, so hopefully he's just not nearby. Because apparently moose are like almost as bad as bears. They are bad news bears still. I don't see him though. But that bark is an indicator that he's around, so. Whew! Yeah, no thank you, Timberwolf Mountain. You have fun. You stay here and just rot, okay? I'm gonna go back to civilization and fun times. I need to not forget that I have this flare, always. It's kind of weird. My frame rate is being capped at 30 right now. Not sure why. Not sure. Do I have like a... I don't have like a frame rate like cap on it. It's weird. Display. Field of view. Resolution. Imperial. Gotta love that. Yeah, I don't... Not sure. It seems to come and go as well. Like right now it's at 60. It comes and goes. Yeah, now it's back up to 60. That's weird. Sometimes there's weird frame drops where it drops you down to 30. I think it usually happens with autosaves and when you take damage, it looks like. But sometimes it's random. Kind of weird. Also, it's also strange that it has a 60 frame rate cap. Interesting. Usually games allow you to change that, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, peace out, Timberwolf Mountain. I hate you. Second time that I've been here. Hopefully the last. If I ever do the Nomad Challenge, I'm pretty sure I have to live there, but like, ugh, that sounds horrible. Sounds absolutely horrible. So I will pass on that. Thanks. I can hear the wolves in the background, and I'm just like, no thanks. I'm just glad the bears don't randomly like roar out because I would be so freaked out constantly. I don't know why I'm so afraid of the bears. I guess just because they're much more rare and they're huge and they're just a lot less like predictable, I feel like. I mean, the way that kind of made it seem kind of more predictable than like a wolf, but still like, oh, they're just so slow, and that just freaks me out. Whenever I see just massive animals walk around, same with moose, just how large they are, it makes them seem like a much harder target to take on. Ugh, but we are back in Pleasant Valley, like, ugh. Last time, it was, okay, so last time I was here, it was about midnight, actually it was probably closer to dawn. Totally got jumped by a wolf because I couldn't see him. We're going to try and avoid that. I might even take a different route expressly to avoid that. Again, we're not looting anything. We're just eating energy bars and occasionally napping. Because we're pretty much done at this point. As long as we don't get jumped by a bear, a wolf, or a moose, or fall to our deaths, or die in any other way, we're good, obviously. Whew. Alright, so this is for sure the last rope climb that we have to do. After this, we're good. I am going to take a quick look just to see if there's any wolves nearby. Or bears, because there's a bear in this area as well. I don't see any in the distance. Yep, I don't see any. Okay, great. Well, let's climb on down. I could take a quick nap, quick 2-hour nap. But I'd rather just book it for the mine, and we can take a nap in there. And then after that, I'll leave behind my bedroll, because after that, you can either sleep inside a house, or I don't know. Yeah, we are low on fatigue. Do we really need? I mean, how light are we? Pretty dang light. And I don't think we need a hatchet. We'll keep it just in case we have to fight off an animal. Flares, we're not dealing with flares anymore. We're using the flare gun. Don't need all these matches. Don't need that much accelerant. We're just going to take one in case. What's our heaviest stuff? We have to keep the lantern. Keep the antiseptic. That's probably about... Ooh, we do not need this much herbal tea. Peace out. We don't need the sewing kit. Where was it? We don't need 2 bandages, just need 1. No sewing kit. Great. Okay, we are light. Look at that, 28. We're gonna... Oh, you can even see that we move faster now. We're completely exhausted and we move, like, crazy fast. In fact, I could go even further by drinking. That was the one thing that we might want to hopefully find is more liquids. And we could always just make a quick fire. Okay, I definitely hear wolves in the direction that I got attacked from last time. So... makes me a little nervous. I'm going to switch back over to my Pleasant Valley map just so I can do this as efficiently as possible. Abandoned Purpose Cache. Okay, so we could cut straight through here. Yeah, if we cut straight through here, we get immediately to the point of disagreement. Oh, there's that wolf. That's the same wolf that attacked me last time, guaranteed. He's in the exact same hill. That was the exact hill that I got attacked on. Oh, and he's even coming for me again. Come at me, boy. Yeah, that's right, that's right. I got a freaking flare pistol. You better run, freaking jerk. That is right. Alright, now we're down to 4 flares. I need just 1 to finish the challenge. If we run out of this one, it's not going to be good. That is the exact same wolf in the exact same spot at just a different time of day. I hate him. Oh, that was good though. I honestly don't think I've ever shot the flare gun before, because last time it wasn't loaded, and so when he charged at me, I had the flare gun out, but it wasn't loaded, so I just kind of fumbled about, and then he charged me, and yeah, I had to fight him off. Now he's back there howling. I hate him so much. That one wolf in particular, just, he's always out to get me. I can hear the waterfall. Interesting. I don't think I was around here last time. Let's cross this bridge. I guess we're skipping right over the point of disagreement. It's a little more south, but we don't need to worry about it. Whew! Exhilarating, though. Like, shooting it with a flare. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. It makes me feel powerful, because it makes me think, like, no matter what, they're not going to charge me. Like, I almost wish I tried it on the bear, just to kind of see how it goes. But I'm glad I didn't have to. Great. Alright, I need to scroll up on my map. Next thing that we will be... Oh, there will be a possible... Oh, that's... Where am I? I'm told I flipped around now. Hopefully it's in this direction. There's a possible bear in the area that we're approaching. Again, like, let's just hope he's not. It's so foggy. It's not cold, but is foggy. Ugh. Possibly more wolves in this area as well. Oh, this fog is horrible. It's like Silent Hill. I think of all of the elements, fog is by far the scariest. Because it's not dark, so it kind of gives you this false sense of security. But then it's like, you still don't know what's in front of you. So you know that, like, it's really just... Ugh. Okay, this is definitely the right direction, though. Let's just hope there's no animals along this path. We're just going as fast as we can. Don't want to bother anybody. There's a dead deer over there, okay. Hopefully the bear will go after that and not me. Again, not afraid of the wolf. We've seen what the flare gun does to the wolf. He's afraid. Possibly the bear is as well. But this whole, like, flat expanse and the fog, terrifying. Hate it. Hate it so much. And now I've kind of lost the road. I think it's more in this area. I think this is the road? I think. That goes south. We want to stay a little bit north. Yeah, this is making it hard to navigate. I can't see any animals. Don't like this fog. What is this rock? Where am I? What on earth? We're so close to the mountain, so that's good. I'm just going to keep following the mountain. Because eventually we'll get somewhere where we'll have a landmark. But this whole Silent Hill-like thing? No thanks. Okay, so that is actually the mountain, so I guess we're supposed to follow the path. It's fine. Just gonna go a little south now. There's a wolf in front of me. At this point, I'll be, like, face to face with an animal before I can even see it. Which is why we're keeping the gun out. Where on earth am I? What? I'm just following this kind of flattened area in hopes that it's a road. Nothing behind me, nothing in front of me, hopefully. Can't see anything in front of me. Okay. What the heck? Where am I? I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna go towards those crows, just because usually they circle around dead bodies and also deer, and there is a dead body to the north a little bit. So that's just kind of a hope that it's up there. Oh, there it is. That's derelict cabins. Okay. Great. I know where we're at then. This is the derelict cabins, right? Or is it just one derelict? No, it is derelict cabins. Okay, great. Know where we're at. Great. Painkillers, I actually do always need more of those for sprained wrists because they're dumb. Take the energy bar. Ooh, is that condensed? Oh, it's condensed milk. Heck yeah. I love condensed milk. I'll take that. Won't take that. Great. I'm glad we kind of went for the crows. I'm not sure if there's anything in this cabin. No, there's not. Okay. So we'll just keep going this direction, I guess. It should be do this way. Those crows are probably... I don't think they're directly above the body, so they're probably actually for a deer, like killed by a wolf or something. Not a huge fan of these paths. They're easy to follow, but they're not like... They don't give you the speed bonus of a regular path, and also they're kind of blocking my field of view. Like, could be anything on the other side of these. I just could not see it. Hear wolves to the south. Once we get through this area, we're gonna be fine. Coastal Highway, not a big deal. The only potential thing there is the bear, which we saw many times in my whiteout playthrough. But aside from that, after that, it's just the Crumbling Highway, which... Let's see. Crumbling Highway had a couple of wolves. This is taking me back to the main road, right? What is that line? Oh, it looks like it. Yep, okay. Possibly there will be some more wolves in front of us. The first time I ever entered Pleasant Valley, there were some wolves in this kind of area. So let's just hope we don't have to deal with them. Yeah, Crumbling Highway should be fine. Hopefully, Coastal Highway will be fine. And then Desolation Point, there's always a wolf right in front of the lighthouse, so we're probably going to have to use the flare gun then. And that was actually how I got attacked the second time, is because at that point, that was when I tried to use the flare gun. The first time I tried to fight off the wolf, I was just trying to use a flare, just a regular flare. Did not work so well. Oh, this is a cave that I actually discovered that's not on the map. It's kind of funny. Not even on the map. And can't be bothered to go loot it. It's just not worth my time. I'm not gonna walk up there. I'd rather walk around. Yeah, but this area does have a few wolves. It does get a little bit more risky. Also, possibly a bear. I mean, always possibly a bear in this region as well. Pretty much there could be a bear in the entire map. That's what I'm gaining from this. This fog is seriously, The worst. This is like playing at nighttime. My visibility is so low, it's basically night. And that is just garbage. I don't think the moose runs away from the flare gun, if I remember right. The stress pistol. I don't think it does. If I remember reading that correctly on the wiki. Which is kind of interesting. Maybe it does. I don't... Or maybe it only runs away from the stress pistol. Like, literally everything else doesn't work. That could be it. Just looking for the path that goes up to the crumbling highway. And also, my navigation skills are being put to the absolute test at this point. I think this leads up to crumbling highway. Just thought I'd put that out there. Like, this fog is horrendous. No, that does not go to the crumbling highway. Okay. This might, though. Yeah, my navigation skills. Whew. They're being tried. This goes up to the... Yeah, this for sure goes up the crumbling highway. Whew. Sorry, coastal highway, not crumbling highway. We'll get there in a little bit. Great. Alright. We did get charged by a wolf, but we didn't get attacked by a wolf. So we're already doing better than we did in the last one. Plus, we're about... I'm not sure if we're still a day ahead. I mean, we'll see. I would say we're about a day ahead. Because I think last time we had about 2 hours left in the well, I guess third to last day. And this time we have, well, we're pretty much on our 4th day, so not bad. And I don't think we're gonna rest, because I mean, you can see our condition is fine. Like, our condition is just dandy. And since it's not snowing, as much as I hate the fog, we're still just gonna keep charging along. Alright, we need to get out the... Let's see, for this one, I think we need to get out the... Are we gonna... I mean, we may as well. We'll get out the lantern. Oh, no fuel in lantern. Wow. Why is our lantern empty? And we don't have any... Do we have any flares in here, boys? Accelerant. Alright, well... I guess let's see how far we can go into here. I'm not sure if this is... Okay, so this is not the pitch dark one. We can actually just run through here without needing to worry about it. And that's great. I'm not gonna worry about it. I would say we probably have 20 minutes tops left on this challenge. If we do have... I do need to get some lantern fuel for when we... Oh, no. I do need to get some lantern fuel for when we actually go into the to the dark cave. Otherwise, we're going to have to use matches, and that's just the worst. I hate using matches to go through caves. We could sleep, but I also can't be bothered. I also don't give 2 craps anymore. We're pretty much done, and I don't need to loot any of this, so we're just gonna chug along. It's kind of the fun part, is now I don't need to worry about anything. And actually, if we don't sleep, it's getting kind of dark. If we don't sleep, then we don't lose all of this liquid, all of our like thirst. So could be nice. That's gonna suck. The last part of this is going to be in the pitch dark with only a flare gun. There's another lantern here. Let's take this just because it has some fuel in it. So let's drop this one, which has gotten really light. I'm still not going to use it just because we can see fair. And here's the exit right here. We can see pretty okay. I'm going to just look for... I'm just looking for soda cans. That's all I really want. Oh, military grade MRE. Let's just eat that. Totally will fill up our hunger and fill up a good amount of our water as well. Nice. I'll just check these drawers just for fun. You're joking. A hatchet? I couldn't find a hatchet in the whiteout challenge for literally 10 days, and they give me a hatchet in this mine. This is like the mine I went to on like the 3rd day. Like the 2nd or 3rd day, and they couldn't give me a hatchet then, but they've dropped, what, 3 hatchets on me in this run? I hate that. Alright, oh, I'm excited. I love the Coastal Highway. I've spent way too much time in Coastal Highway. In all of my 37 hours of playing this game, I've spent probably a good third to half of it in Coastal Highway. Like, no joke. I'm just looking for food or anything like that. We're not, obviously we're good for food. I'm just looking for water. Lantern fuel. I'm going to take that. Grab the lantern real quick and just... Oh, it's pretty much full. Alright. Let's leave the mine. Hopefully it hasn't turned into a blizzard. Usually the Coastal Highway was pretty good for not being too... Oh, it's still foggy. It's still Silent Hill. I hate this. Okay. Well, we got the old trusty flare gun. I would love to sleep for 2 hours just to see if maybe it would change it from being this nightmare. But, I mean, we got daylight. We gotta go. I don't even have a map open for this anymore, by the way. We know this region. It's fine. If it was a little worse weather, I might look into a map just for using landmarks to navigate, but like, a little fog, not bad. I wouldn't mind stopping by the gas station, except that there's a bunch of wolves that always surround it every single time. So maybe we won't. We might just run. Plus, I did say we won't really need to, loot anymore. We're good. We're fine. Okay, it looks like the fog is actually clearing up, and that's awesome. Now, you guys, if you've seen my whiteout challenge, you probably remember the the good old bear that walked these streets. I still remember him. I remember him. That was probably the closest interaction I ever had with a bear before today. But I would still like to avoid that. I think over there is the... Oh, look, there's a deer. Oh yeah, there it is. The lookout. Not bad. It's kind of funny. The last time I came through here, I was trying to push for a faster time, and it was super snowy. I was in a pretty similar position to right now. Didn't have any energy or anything like that. But it was so snowy that I couldn't even see the tower, and so I was like, oh, I'm about to run into the tower, and then I ended up being in the cabin right next to the Coastal Highway gas station. I was like, what? What happened? So it's kind of nice that we got to see it. This is one area where I saw the bear last time in this region. Lots of bears in this game, obviously, but I call this one the bear because of how many run-ins we had with him. This is the bear. I'm going up here to give me a little bit of elevation in case he's on the other side of this bank. Not that it matters, apparently, because apparently as long as you don't get too close, you can just kind of walk away. He just kind of stalks you. Which is fine. It's only everything I've ever seen in my nightmares ever, but it's fine. Yeah, I definitely think, like, in my times going camping and stuff like that, I definitely think I have been more afraid of bears than wolves in those cases as well. Just because in real life, obviously, wolves don't try to attack you, whereas bears are much more curious and violent. So I definitely think I've been more afraid of bears in my lifetime instead of wolves. Not that I've really had too many experiences with either, but just kind of the thoughts while camping. Maybe I have, like, a phobia of bears or something. Also, this region is much easier to travel when it's not foggy or snowy. And another cool fact, this rope in front of us, we could actually use, but I'm not going to because it's unnecessary and pointless. I actually wanted to use this when I did the whiteout challenge, just to see if it would go faster. Back then I didn't know how much fatigue it would take up to actually climb. And so, really glad I didn't try it because, yeah, it's kind of pointless. Instead, we could just kind of waltz around, kind of slowly walk down, hopefully not take too much damage. Would make that a little faster, but whatever. You know what? I don't want to risk it. I am not going to risk it. I was thinking, oh, I'll just kind of weasel my way down. Nope. Nope, not doing that. We're not going to risk it this close to the end. Now, actually, could I actually just climb down? I can. Let's just go. It's fine. Look how much stamina we have. And climbing down isn't too bad, even though we're pretty tired. As long as we don't slip and die. Oh my gosh. I would be so mad if we slipped and died at the last minute. And like, I've been recording for about 3.5 hours. So if we died at the last second. It nearly happened to the other time I recorded this as well. Because I got attacked by a wolf. Well, yeah, I got attacked by a wolf just barely outside the lighthouse, and if I had had any lower condition, I would have died. And it was literally, you could see the end goal. You were there. So that would have been a lot worse, to say the least. Let's make sure we have the pistol out. But we are about low enough. I could take a rest in one of the houses, but last time I did that, I ended up being stuck for like half a day because of a blizzard that rolled in. So, while it's still good condition out, we're just gonna keep on chugging. Whew, and my voice is completely gone. Alright, so I am a total idiot and completely forgot to unmute my mic. Big whoops, but that's okay. To be honest, a lot of this is me just kind of ranting, and we might try that again, but I'll definitely be cutting a lot of this out now just because of the fact that it is dead silent. I will be very real. After this whole point in the challenge, honestly, not that much happened. I will be very honest and very real with you guys. It is really boring. If you'd like, you can jump ahead to see where I finish the challenge or not. Maybe I die. That's kind of the exciting part of it. But luckily, this is, I mean, it's pretty much done at this point. This is, it's Coastal Highway. We only have 2 more regions left to go. It's pretty easy. There's not a lot of wolves. There's no bears or anything like that. So, but at this point, I get totally freaked out by that deer because it is like, it doesn't show it in my eyes, but I was freaked out. So right at this point, we're actually passing by the cabin. That was the first cabin that I really explored in the Whiteout Challenge, like the first faraway cabin. It was really big for me back then because I was a massive wuss and I didn't want to explore very far. At this point, I'm actually going across this rock and I'm about to go and I'm like, maybe we don't. I think I just quoted myself as well. I think I said that exact same thing. Kind of funny doing a voiceover. Never really thought about doing this. But yeah, for this, we just kind of walk along the coastal highway. It's not, not a lot going on. It's starting to get a little bit dark, and so I'm kind of going quickly. We see like a herd of deer. We pass by a bunch of places that we saw in the Whiteout Challenge, and then we are in the crumbling highway. Alright, and so once we leave the coastal highway and we head into the crumbling highway, I do get a little bit nervous because the coastal highway is a little bit, it's not bad, but the crumbling highway, the Old Island Connector, it's a little sketchier because there is a there's a road that goes in between 2 different snowbanks and it gets a little bit, dicey when it comes to wolves because you can never tell if there's a wolf on your left or your right, so that's a little freaky. We do pass by the old Harris home, which I am a big fan of. This was the place where I got my hatchet in the Whiteout Challenge. It took me 9 days to find a hatchet for some reason. It was super weird, but I did eventually find one in the basement of the old Harris home, so I really love that place. It's great. And once we actually get to the old Harris home, we're pretty much done with the risky part of the crumbling highway, because you kind of pass by the old snowbank and it's not bad. So that's pretty great. And then just passing through this little field right here, we're just looking for wolves among the trees. It doesn't seem like there are any, so eventually, and pretty quickly, we end up in the old mine. So to get to the old mine, you just hop over this little barrier, and then it's right there. Bam, it's great. At this point, I think I mentioned how kind of strange it was to be walking through this area so dark and so late at night, because typically when I was in the Whiteout Challenge, we would always play where we would go for a day and then come back, and so it was kind of weird to be here at night because that had never happened before. But, you know, we went with it. It was great. I'm going to cut out most of the mine portion because it's seriously me just running through. It goes super quick. And then we arrive in Desolation Point. Definitely not my least favorite region. I do like Desolation Point. I like the loot there. I kind of like the atmosphere there in comparison to Timberwolf Mountain. Ugh, Timberwolf Mountain's horrible. But it's still kind of scary at nighttime. I had never walked around at nighttime, especially here. Not a big nighttime walker, to be honest, but I wasn't too afraid because we had the good old flare gun, and so we just kind of, you know, it was fine. I'm going to jump now to the point where we get to the actual highway, or kind of road portion of it. I get a little bit more nervous because I'm afraid there will be a wolf or a bear or something on the other side of the snowbank, so you can see me kind of hugging against the wall just so I don't run into anything like that. But in the end, we don't really run into anything. It's all pretty good. We're all tucked away, nice and secure. We have the flare gun, and luckily we have the moon out, so we can actually carry our flare gun without having to worry about it being too dark. It's kind of funny, I'm just watching myself, like, occasionally move my lips, because I'm trying to remember what I said yesterday. Most of it was honestly rambling, and I think at this point it was actually me saying that I'm just rambling, so you don't really miss out too much. I think it's good that we're cutting some of this out. I would love to cut out a bunch of this run, just because it's me, you know, running. But if you're really interested in watching this run, well, I mean, there you go. You have all the footage there. Bit of a bummer that all this audio footage got cut, but maybe it's for the better, because I definitely did talk for a long time after I did the challenge for no good reason. So at this point, I was really afraid I was going to get jumped by a wolf, because in the previous time I had done the challenge, I'd gotten to this point and I was fair on condition, but I heard a wolf just like that, and I knew there was a wolf in front of me, but I couldn't see it, and it comes running across the bridge, and it jumps me and attacks me, and I thought I had the flare gun loaded, and it wasn't. And so in this run, I was super ready. I kept telling myself, I was like, get ready, it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen no matter what. And I'll be honest, it never happened. We never got attacked by the wolf, and honestly, I was kind of disappointed. You can see the fear in my eyes, though, because I'm totally ready to fight it. I'm like, it's coming. Here we go. But we end up not running into him. We do hear them, though. They're everywhere. And then we pretty much get to the lighthouse. It was fun, though. Definitely much quicker than the previous one. I think at the beginning of this series I said that I had done it in 5 days 20 hours the previous time. I actually checked, I wrote it down. I actually did it in 5 days 2 hours. So yeah, not 5 days 20 hours, 5 days 2 hours, and we're just about to see how fast this run is. I'm really glad that this run's footage wasn't totally corrupted. Again, audio problems like always. Luckily this is the only part that had audio problems. I'm glad it was from Coastal Highway onwards, because at that point it was honestly a pretty boring run, so not too bad. You can see the color coming back into my face after I de-stress a little bit. And we leave the lighthouse. I think I was making fun of the wolves and stuff at this point. It says equip the distress pistol, so I did. Last time when I finished, it was like morning, afternoon. And so it was a lot brighter. But I was like, wow, look how cool that is. Because it honestly looks really cool. And now I'm air pumping. It's great. And look at that. 3 days, 13 hours, and 7 minutes. Much quicker than the previous one. Again, the last one was 5 days, 2 hours, so I cut about a day and a half off of my time. Super proud of that. We went so much quicker. Not sure how much more I could cut off of this one. I talk about the run a little bit at this point. Not much to say, you've seen it. But I still had a lot of fun recording this, even if the footage did get a little bit corrupted afterwards. Not too corrupted, obviously. But I hope you guys enjoyed the little couple cuts I made to reduce the... again, most of it was just boring. I didn't get attacked by any wolves. You can see that because my condition was pretty much at full except for the sleeping. I do an air pump again. It was very, very tiring. By the way, I mentioned earlier before the audio cut that my legs were like crossed and I never uncrossed them. It was completely true until the very end. I even made a note like I probably could uncross my legs right now, but I chose not to just because we were in full focus mode, and that stayed true until the very end. At about this point, I uncrossed my legs and it is just like total pain. My legs were super sore. Would not recommend sitting like that, honestly. But, you know, there we go. I'm just showing off the couple badges now. We have the whiteout and the Hopeless Rescue Challenge. I take a look at a couple of the other challenges that we could do, like the Nomad or the Archivist. Let me know if you guys would like me to try those. I've never tried them before, but they could be fun. I was really only super interested in this challenge because I thought it was kind of exciting. But I would, you know, maybe like to try some of the other ones. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you enjoyed this little voiceover thing that I did. That's just a reminder, we got it in 3 days, 13 hours, and who the heck cares about minutes? So, pretty proud of that. It was a good run. I had a lot of fun recording it. It was a lot less risky and dangerous than the last time I recorded, and honestly, it was probably less exciting. I'll be honest, last time I had a lot of near-death experiences. It was really fun, but this time it's fine as well. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did manage to stop by the stream and watch it, thank you. I had a lot of fun times with you guys. If you're interested, you can catch my future streams at twitch.tv/Kaiser Mikael, or you can drop down in the link below in the description. Anyways, just want to say thank you guys for watching. If you watched all the way through these episodes, holy cow, thank you. I'm sure, we're up to 4 hours, so that's pretty nuts. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. So peace.